Every time you talk to me, it's like, what is it, priest? What is it, priest? What is it, priest?
Whoops. Well, I showed up in the middle of that event.
So we have to go back to the Eye of Ashara?
Eventually, yeah. I was figuring we just collect all the quests first and then go on a dungeon run and just do random dungeons where we get, you know, extra goodies as we level, because that was good experience and good money and
I'm out of range.
Oh yeah.
It makes sense that they're the dungeons that we're supposed to encounter in the world, though.
Yeah, but like, okay, fine. We'll redo a couple of dungeons every once in a while, but I'm having trouble minding, which I think is a good situation.
So what you're saying is you're enjoying a video game.
I'm enjoying World of Warcraft, and not as just a medium for talking to people about things.
Okay, so we've completed the one thing.
Yeah, so we got Daglop and Tehed the Shoemaker. The other
Kale Scrog. Hate Kale. I said hate Kale. He just really hates Kale.
I hate eating healthy.
Oh, surprise bubble.
I like chicken nuggets and...
I randomly got ambushed by a bubble.
Yeah, so did I.
Context.
It's because the event is still going. Wow. Warriors get a boost?
Oh, wow.
I mean, actually, do you guys want to just write this area off and move on? Because we've been here long enough.
I mean, aren't we going up,
But
though,
are we
to
gonna finish
Fellblade
everything?
Ingress? Oh, no, we don't need that, dude.
I guess we could. I guess we still haven't been to the Illidari Perch? No, that's where we started. Yeah, I guess there's a couple...
this entire expansion in the face.
100%ing. Okay. Well, I mean, we could do... That would be funny. Actually.
So, we actually do need to do this dungeon, then?
Eventually, yeah, but not
now.
Alright,
soon.
that is a
So we're going
spam
north,
person that would be
then.
blocked now. There we go.
So people are actually leaving comments finally on your stream, Keith?
Yeah. Northeast Marketing was just like spamming words. Words. Like bot sentences.
Do you guys... Let's go up to the Shoemaker, I think. Though I still haven't done Daglop.
None of us have, as far as I know.
I remember Daglop had been mentioned, but then it never really, like...
It just didn't seem right, signing in blood yourself away to some little minuscule imp.
Hey,
Silly
there's a
Shell,
Flight
you don't
Master
make
here.
decisions in Warcraft.
Oh, this place seems interesting.
Well, it seems like you always either do the mission or don't.
Do or not, there is no try.
Oh, this is the hired warlock. Keep your voice down. Okay. There's being blind, and then there's being stupid. This eyeless wonder next to me wants to barrel into the Fellblaze Ingress without preparation. Bah, I say we scout it first. Here, I will provide you with an extra eye, picked up from the place better left unmentioned. Enter the Fellblaze Ingress, investigate the area, and try not to get poked in the eye.
Trust no one.
I thought you were reading a comment at first.
No.
There's blind and there's being stupid.
Yes.
I see you.
I will be right
You're in
back.
the rock.
What's going on?
We're eyeballs, and we're scouting things.
Oh, okay.
I can't attack that target.
I do not... Ah, there's an eyeball. Hey! Oh, I have Kilrog. I remember this move.
Hello, Durgan, where you hiding from me?
Why would demons be this bad at summoning their own kind? Interesting.
Oh, that's nice. You can even see the circle around these things. I like that.
As far as I can tell, you can't really be attacked at all unless you make the mistake of walking into a circle.
Yes.
You don't need to go into the portal, though.
Oh.
And then I went into a circle.
I thought
I'm
we were
like,
going
this is
into the
easy. How could
circle.
anyone mess this up? And then I went off a cliff, and when you go off a cliff, it's like being in slow fall.
Right,
you can't
right.
control where you're
You float
going.
down.
And I floated in a straight line into an eyeball radius. I'm like, no!
I wish we had a little bit more control.
It was gonna be a perfect success all the way through. I screwed up just now, really bad.
These demon portals are terrible and sloppy.
That's what I get for glancing away for a second.
No skill or finesse in it. This physically hurts me. I haven't felt real pain in decades. Oh, this is the undead dude. The Shoemaker. I fix some of the Legion's precious portal stabilizer
Excuse
crystals.
me, it's Schumacher.
Is it? Is it?
Schumacher?
I think his name is Schumacher.
Excuse me,
Why
it's
don't you take them and
Foot
modify
Locker.
their main
Ah,
portal in the
I'm
Ingress and
sorry.
watch the hilarity ensue?
I didn't recognize him with all that makeup on.
That better be good.
So, Marius Felbane says, my dealings with this
Azeroth
warlock are a
must
means
not
to an
fall.
end. I wish to learn from this creature, to study it, and, if need be, to slay it before it does more harm than good in this world. Yeah, I suppose the demon hunters wouldn't like warlocks either.
103.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Even though they're like kind of one for one the same kind of person. Sort of. Quantity over quality. So the demons of the Fellblaze Ingress are amassing at an exponential rate. We must cull these invaders before they have enough demons to flank our forces. The Illidar stand.
Remember,
Join them.
Nothing
And
is more
Arcathrax.
important than the Legion's destruction.
Man, this guy has terrible fashion sense. So Arcathrax. Within the Ingress is a demon who must die. Arcathrax is a creature of cunning evil. If left unchecked, he will be able to use the Ingress as a staging point for targeted assaults that will decimate our forces. I, for one, have no intention of underestimating this opponent, and shall join you on the battlefield when you are ready to fight him.
If we don't meet again,
And we probably also
Die
get
well.
one of those battle area things, too. I'd wager. So let's do Arcathrax.
Are you healed enough yet? Are you healed enough yet? Are you healed enough yet?
I'm not ever healthy enough.
I think I just
more
healed you for like
health.
3 million.
That is not enough. It's got to be more, man.
You don't
So-
understand my needs.
I'm starting to get really hungry.
Our future is curry. It's just not a soon enough future. We'll stop after this zone, I think.
it's too far.
There's
I
sweet,
wish there was
sweet
curry
curry
in my
bits.
future.
Maybe you should, if you learned how to cook, Keith, there would be curry every day in your future.
I wouldn't suggest having Thai curry every day, though.
Nah, I'm probably gonna go get sesame chicken after this.
If you learned how to make sesame meat chicken,
Then I'd have fewer videos.
probably. What if you go through the portal? Nothing happens.
That's
It's
because...
just a sad, empty, non-existent portal. Oh look, Nightmares Abominations are coming out. That's fun.
Aw, he got the one I wanted to...
Oh
What,
no.
Are we talking about
Life
me
of sadness.
me activating the crystals?
Yes,
Because I got all of them.
I know.
Oblivion is at hand.
I'm out of
I'm surprised we don't have one of those battle zones, you know, with the like do this, and not everything else.
That kind of sight
too
made it
far
look like we went back in time and just undid the Burning Crusade. Like, just stopped the entire expansion from happening.
Yeah, there's a squirrel.
Squirrel?
Squirrel? Squirrel?
Squirrel.
to get closer.
I guess we should probably start heading for Arcathrax or wherever he is. Actually,
Nah.
he's really close.
We'll just make him feel really lonely until he gives up.
Oh shit!
There's an
We
Inquisitor.
probably shouldn't be fighting this guy.
Nah. He's an Inquisitor. Those are always bad guys.
Well, I also just realized he's level 110, so
That
there's
he
that.
is.
And we're winning.
Yeah. This is like going back to Burning Crusade with a Death Knight when Wrath came out and being like, wow, everything's stupid easy. Except for it's
Yeah.
just everything.
It's almost as if they don't balance it and want you to feel good, so the new class feels like a reason to buy the game.
Yeah, probably.
Well, the new class
I actually was
also...
talking to somebody who like has contacts within Blizzard and everything. Like that's apparently just how they handle new characters, is they make them overpowered on purpose, so that
Yeah.
people feel good about buying the thing.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, the thing too is, I mean, when you have a character class that is a hero class, you get to start off at a very high level. It means pretty much a free extra high level character.
Yeah. They also tend to be a bit simpler, too. No, I don't know. Death Knight was...
I don't have a target. I need a target.
Are you serious?
Wait, there was some glittering, but I don't see anything.
Yay! Sticky volatile substance. White sticky stuff. From
Yeah,
Software
let's
would be
get
so proud.
Arcathrax. It looks like he killed a blue dragon.
Yep.
It's okay. I
Apparently.
punched that fell spider for the lack of loot.
Is it just
He knows
me, or
what he
does
did.
this, like, weird face collar thing look dumb on everybody?
Yes, it never looks good.
Wait, no,
It's always-
no,
it's
it
always
does,
silly.
It does look kind of okay on Tauren. But that's because it fits.
Because everything looks good on Tauren. Because Tauren are bullshit.
No, I hated Tauren back hair for the longest time, honestly.
Now
Like,
you're into it.
I never wanted to play a Tauren because they had this, like, weird hump with hair on it no matter how much armor you were wearing. It's like, I'm wearing full armor, but I still have to have my, like, weird hump.
Sticky volatile substance again.
I like that we didn't even finish doing the Fellblaze Demon quest yet, so it gave us progress. It's like, that's right, Arcturus. You're just another Fellblade Demon to us. Your name doesn't even matter. No, don't tab target the squirrel. Target an enemy.
Squirrel! Demon squirrel! Let's see. Hey, I've never played this game. Is it too late to get started now? Not really. You will have to go through, like, a lot of early game, unless you get somebody to recruit you. If you have somebody to recruit you, you get, like, ×4 experience, and the game becomes really fun and very fast, up until you hit this expansion, at which point, then it slows down, and then you join things as normal.
Why am I being invited to a guild?
Join it anyway. It gives you an EXP boost and a mounted speed bonus.
But
Yep, pretty
also,
much.
why? Yeah, I guess.
Quest in here, by the way.
Well, not a quest, a chest.
Close enough. Oh, hey, we're done. Quest, chest, close enough.
Yep.
But yeah, personally, I think this is my favorite expansion
Time
pack
to-
I've played.
Time to ignore this,
Well,
this
we never-
guild
we never-
and all of its chat for an entire year until we tragically find out that his guild leader dies.
All that stands between the
Next time we're
Legion
logged,
and
the next time we
annihilation.
log in,
I think the problem is
Nobody's
we
online.
bought Draenor and then we didn't play it at launch, so...
Yeah, I wish we had actually managed to do that, or had just done this with Draenor or something. I don't know.
I never bought Draenor, I don't think.
Yay,
Yeah,
I
they
leveled
just
up
gave
to
it to you for
103.
Don't give in to the power of the Legion.
What now?
That should stall the demons for a time.
And we're done. Well, that was fast.
Archithrax's minions are dealt with. Do I want
Let's
either
see.
of those or that?
So we have.
His name Ted is spelled T-E-H-D.
You know, I bet he's probably like somebody that works at Blizzard. And he didn't want to be an NPC, and somebody just somebody else put him in as a joke or something.
What a name. Yeah, this whole place is a series of 5 regions.
Okay, so there's yeah,
so
it
that's
is.
Whoa.
it. Aside from
Kind of. So there's
Aside-
a couple of places we haven't been
aside
to
from
yet.
the let's make a deal.
Have you seen the zoom in on the map?
Huh?
Like where we are.
I'm on
Or-
the flight. I'm on the flight path, then clicking around the map, and it has like a zoom transition animation. When
Yeah.
I click on parts of the map.
It's really nice, actually.
Wait, so where are you going then?
I'm heading
was
down.
not
If
here
you
before.
if you check the map, we've got Warden's Redoubt, Azuna, and Watcher's Eyrie, Azuna.
Oh, that's the only part that we haven't explored.
Yeah, we've got a couple of places that we actually haven't been to on this map. We also haven't been all the way over to Illidari Perch. So we
There's
might not be.
Daglop's contract.
Oh yeah,
So
there's also Daglop.
We want to go to Shackle's Den?
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can
Or do you
get
wanna-
these flight masters and see if there's quests over
Or
here.
do you want to do Daglop? Though, we haven't been to Suramar, though I think Suramar is one of the later areas that we need to get to complete the area, actually.
Yeah.
So-
so no, all of the the big central area, yeah, is the last area we go to.
So,
Plot wise.
Do you want us to go down to that little island? That's my question.
I'm heading down there right now, actually.
Okay, fine. Then I'll go.
I'm literally just running at Wander in his general direction because he left. I'm like, I'm coming now. You can't leave me here.
I'm riding
Here I
Big Cat.
come.
I mean, worst comes to worst, we all just take our Hearthstones back to Dalaran and go from there.
But there is that large island.
Yeah, I'm curious about that. It's a reference to Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Oh, neat.
How much of official Warcraft lore is now references to movies?
Lots.
I remember
But
going around in
nothing that
Undercity and
matters.
having it just packed with movie references throughout the whole thing.
Monsters University? Was that?
There was. It had I know it had Fight Club.
I got the achievement for Explore Zuna. And everybody's saying grats. And I'm just like, that's not an achievement. Is it? Shouldn't be. Alright, and the answer is... It's a flight location, but this is... We've gotta do shit with the wardens first.
Hey, it's Daglop.
Oh, this is a, this is an endgame, questing area. Like, for dailies. So, let's not be here.
Oh, you don't want us to go down there now?
Nope. In fact, I think, unless we really want to deal with Daglop...
Too late, I'm signing my contract, this contract in blood. Yay.
Okay. I mean, we
Now
we
I have
can.
to do everything he wants, because I am a minion. Hooray. He wants us to kill a lot of bird-type creatures, it looks like.
Be careful.
That's fine, I'll come back and do that.
Shadow horns. We'll probably
Let's
have
see.
fun.
What
He's gotta
realm are
murder
we
things.
on? We are on Rexar.
Bale the Prowler.
Let's see.
Oh, time to do a good kill.
I do not... Oh, that's artifact power that I can't use. Apparently you can't use the artifact power things while you're flying. That's unfortunate.
The main thing I remember about the Fight Club reference in Undercity was just the fact that that was what spoiled Fight Club for me. 'Cause I
Oh,
hadn't
really?
seen the movie yet. And
Uh-huh.
somebody explained to me the Fight Club reference. I'm like, oh, I guess I know Fight Club now.
Let's see. So I guess you probably don't care about this in the slightest, Keith. Or Shell,
what?
but I want to talk about it anyway.
Okay.
So...
Great.
Shut up. So I read a fair amount of
You
manga.
really just gave us the hard sell.
Yeah, I know. So I read a ton of manga, and they're all ending.
I'm out of range.
And it's like really weird for me. So it's like if Game of Thrones, Stranger Things, Mr. Robot, and whatever all ended in the same week, and you didn't know what to do with yourself. Except for, you know, if they've been going weekly for years.
Aside from the years part, that basically happens every year. Like,
I guess kinda.
show seasons tend to happen around the same time and all end in like within a few weeks of each other.
I hate that though. Like I don't like when like all of the things I was watching just stop because I don't have like kind of the reference point for like finding something else to watch. It's just kind of like,
Yeah.
well, I guess I'm just not gonna read any more manga for a while because they're all gone. And
I actually have a big backlog of things that I was intending on getting to, but I was too busy with the other things. So when the other things are gone, then I get to those things. Which is why I'm watching all of BoJack Horseman now, which is now over.
probably
Like,
should
that was
actually do
because
that.
I was getting caught up on everything else.
It is nice to watch something when you know that you can see it from beginning to end. I know that when The Walking Dead was on Netflix, I finally got to watching all of that, but then you would have to wait ages for the next season, even though the whole season could have already aired on television.
Yep. Even the people that watch the actual show wait ages for Walking Dead because the show itself has mid-season breaks. So it feels like as a result, it feels like the show is around more because of the breaks, but it means that whenever it ends, it feels like, well, but we just started being back. Because it does a mid-season break and does it basically has like 2 mini-seasons a year instead. Which is something that I never encountered until Heroes.
Interesting, because Daglop's on my back, I can't use my wings. That's
can't
annoying.
attack.
Because
that.
Heroes had that weird split season where they had 2 different volumes of storyline in one thing.
Heroes was also bad, so there's that too.
It was good for about 3/4 of the first season.
I need a target.
Like
I
all
guess-
this setup, but then the payoff was this really terrible fight, and then where no one actually even really died, and then the story
Whoa.
went completely up its own ass to the point where characters were dying off camera in flashbacks, and you're like, what happened in this game, in this story?
Contracts and budgetary issues, and also
need to
that
tackle
writing
something
strike was
first.
like the worst thing that happened to TV for a
Oh, yeah.
long time.
That was terrible. like, do you remember the part where like the freaking like all of season 1 was about this had this whole ongoing storyline about like the woman that would lose her mind at like whenever she'd like pass out and the other personality would take over and like her husband and child didn't feel safe and everything, and like the husband was taking the child away and the child didn't understand what was going on, and it was all like a cool story that was going on. And then in season 2 or so, like we just find out the husband's dead all of a sudden. And it's like a weird flashback.
Oh yeah, I
scene that has
remember
no
that
context
now.
For it. It's like, what the fuck? How is this good anything?
It wasn't.
Like, that was so terrible.
The minion is, well, the imp is funny. He's just like, haha, darkish feathers for a darkish purpose.
All of season 1 and 2 and stuff was like this ongoing thing of like, none of these things can happen. These specific things can't ever happen. Save the cheerleader. To keep the kid away from the evil mommy, all these different things going on, and then season 3 and 4-ish were like, all those things happen now. Siler catches the cheerleader but doesn't kill her, but rips her head open and gets her power, but then it gets heals because healing powers, and it's like every single thing that we were supposed to not have happen in the first season just happens in later seasons, and it's like, what? Like, what was the point of any of things?
Yeah, I liked parts of I liked the part of season 2 where Hero went back in time and was actually being a samurai-ish. I like that part. That was kind of okay.
Remember when they had a whole character where the entire interesting part of him was that he was the only person in the entire cast that didn't have powers, and then they gave him powers.
I actually don't remember that character.
They gave Ando red lightning powers.
Good.
When like the whole point of that character was that he was the one character who didn't have any powers and was dealing with all these other characters, like him and HRG. And they gave Ando powers, and then freaking Peter Petrelli gains and loses, and then regains and re-loses his powers every season.
Yes.
Like it's amazing how desperate the writing got that fast with how short the actual show was. It only lasted 4 seasons, and then some of the seasons were short.
I feel like Heroes probably would have been better if it had been like an animated show, maybe.
I mean, it might have been better if the writing strike never happened, basically.
True, that...
Although it would be hard to get past the bad finale that the first season already had.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
All building up to this showdown with Siler, and then it's like they kind of confront each other for 30 seconds in like Times Square or something, and he just gets stabbed, and then it's like, oh, I guess we're done now. Roll credits, see you next year.
It was really awkward, yeah. Was not a fan.
I would sometimes appreciate how weirdly short and violent the showdowns between the heroes would be, because it's like instead of being Dragon Ball Z, it's like, no, they're people with superpowers, but they're just humans. So instead of all this dumb stuff of like how, you know how they write into the story of every single superhero that they're somehow like on top of all their other powers, just being a metahuman of some kind makes them super hard to kill. So everyone can like withstand super punches and everyone's super durable, even though that's not one of their powers. Like all superheroes are super durable, basically, because otherwise every fight would be one comic panel long. Instead, heroes didn't have that, so like people would show down with like some big characters that are around for seasons would show down against Siler for like 30 seconds, and one of them would have their throat cut, and then that character's dead forever, and they were only around, and they'd been around since the beginning of the show. It was kind of charming how serious that would be, because it made the confrontations feel like a big deal, but there was just too much bad surrounding it to make it work.
Yeah. Who's the creepy British... Was it British guy? Who's the creepy guy that was like kind of mentoring Peter Petrelli, but then like was also like the great evil?
Oh god. Gotta try to remember how many weird things that happened that were dumb. Oh man.
Because I remember he was like this big thing for season 2 or 3. And then that was it.
And I don't know if I can even remember that character's existence. What I'm finding is if I try to remember certain parts of the really weird parts of Heroes, I end up thinking of weird parts of Fringe instead.
I only saw the first couple episodes, so I don't remember much of Heroes.
My family watched it that and Lost.
Have you seen Wild Olives anywhere?
Yeah, they're along the river.
Oh, I wasn't checking the river.
Yeah, they're in the bushes. It sucks.
I was like, I should have noticed one by now. This is weird.
They're like a vine on the ground. in the bushes.
Okay, so that's it, right?
Yeah.
But you
Assuming
still
haven't-
hadn't gotten Olive? I completed the whole quest.
because we had no idea where they were and how to find them.
Oh, you could have asked me. I had already picked them all up, and I already defeated
No,
his
that
old
was
demon
part of the
master.
problem.
Huh? You guys were talking
You
too
picked,
much.
well, also that, but like you picked them all up, so I was like behind you, and I was like, I'm not finding any olives over here. And then we found a star, so we went that way
But
instead.
it gives you 3 olives apiece.
Apparently, they're around the trees too.
I just found 2 glowy bits. I'm on my way.
All right. Well, now we really have completed everything in this area, I believe.
Yes,
I need to get
because the rest of the
closer.
stuff is post game. Like,
So doesn't that mean you want to get to Khadgar to do that next part of your like main quest?
probably, and it's not necessarily Khadgar, but it kind of is. For me, I have to go back to my like base. To scout that out. So Shell, you had a place you specifically wanted to go to.
It was the zone immediately north of us. The
Okay.
one where we get to see about Cenarion and the night elves and stuff.
That came across as oddly scripted. I picked up 3, then 1, then 1, then 3. Math worked out perfectly.
Did
So
we
now we need to kill Sharazan.
yeah, did you already do that, Shell?
Yeah, I did everything.
Okay, where is he?
He's just down in the cave under the rock face.
Oh, right. Whoops.
Down here-ish.
I was about to go to Shell's icon instead of the
Oh,
actual
no.
quest for a minute there. I was like, wait a minute. It's just, when you pick up when you're doing a quest and you see a big arrow on your map, it just feels natural to go to the arrow.
Alright, I'm
Hello.
gonna get it started. Did you read the description for Sharazan?
To perform a ritual, I need to use a special cave I prepared for the gloom-bound barrow.
Yeah,
Meet
so
me there, and I will give you your reward. Hee hee.
Sharazan
Is
is
master before last.
exactly.
He looks like he's focused on me for a second there.
Yeah, he was. Then he realized he shouldn't.
Realized his mistake.
Yeah. And Ooker Dooker shows up. Dude is very consistent.
Yeah, he is.
Kind of impressive, honestly.
Dude just wants to help. Do not decline his help. He needs it. It gives him purpose.
It's a bit weird with the music in this game. Because it's like just totally shut off for this fight for me, and it's just like you feel like you'd want to
Oh,
play
yeah.
some kind of like somewhat
Nope.
relevant. No.
Nah, Sharazan's a pretty chill dude.
Yeah, I
Not really
guess.
big into, he's not really into making big things out of stuff. You failed, Master. Who's the Master now? This is really a whole quest about an imp taking revenge on warlocks.
Yes.
There's a treasure chest back here.
Oh, there is. Doop.
Whoa, what? No! What was in that
Dope.
treasure chest?
Probably just the random trash.
Crude statuette with 10 artifact power.
Wait,
Yeah.
did you get it too?
I got a glittering memento. Yeah.
But that's 10 artifact power.
Shell, by the
Gotta
time we're
explore better.
done, by the time we're done, your weapon is going to be maxed out.
Well, but then that's 10 artifact stuff that could also go towards another artifact weapon.
I mean, we
think
all
you-
have different power levels anyway.
Yeah.
Like, what
I
are your
also-
artifacts at now?
Mine is at 762.
I have 525.
Mine, I mean... let me figure this out.
Do I have any unspent
I have
ones?
785 artifact
No.
power.
If you scroll over it, it's... Oh. Man, I don't know. I was talking eye level.
Mine's
Oh.
759 now, but I'm gonna add more stuff when I get back to my garrison.
Why'd he come all the way back here?
So
That's weird, right?
Yeah, it is kind of strange. Not like it really matters too much, though.
That's just a spot in the world.
Hey,
Well-
we can add him to our toy box. And more artifact power.
Oh, that was a
Or
very
dumb toy box
satisfying.
items. Yay.
That was a very satisfying and chill session of WoW.
Okay.
Let's go eat curry.